everyone, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today I'm coming to you with a small little Depop haul and a few tips and tricks on how I use a certain platform to get very cute clothing items or accessories and how I keep my closet rotating with things. So last year in 2020, especially during the first lockdown between March and April, I discovered a Facebook marketplace and rediscovered Depop. In Switzerland, we don't have many platforms to sell on, or we don't have many platforms to buy on either from other people. Or at least they're not that great or that popular. So I have to say that with a bit of time, I discovered that with me and with my needs and what I'm selling and what I want to buy, the two platforms that work the best for me are Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and Depop. I'm going to talk to you about a bit how I used these platforms last year and what I managed to get from them. I'm definitely not collaborating with any of them. I wish. It would be amazing for a video, but this is just from me to you, and I figured that it would be an interesting fashion video. Anyways, as you probably know, I really like shopping. I don't over shop either, but I definitely like shopping, and I love shopping for accessories. I love shopping for clothing as well. And last year when we were in the first lockdown, as everyone probably did, I started to clean up my closet. And I realized that a lot of things that were in there wasn't wearing, they didn't fit that well. And I started to be really annoyed because I was like, oh, first of all, it's taking so much space. So I would like to get a bit more space to put new things that I appreciate more and wear more. And secondly, I was like, I could also make a bit of money out of it. And I started to put things on sale on both platforms and sold quite a few things. I have to say, I sold quite a bit. I got quite a bit of money out of it. And I realized that with that money, I was purchasing new things that I really enjoyed more. So this is why I wanted to talk to you about this, because nowadays I feel like it's so important to start to reuse our clothing as much as possible, try to avoid throwing them away, try to avoid buying cheap things to wear just once. And I think this is a very important dimension. I'm still learning from it because I'm very new to this thing, but I feel like it's very much more sustainable. And I'm so happy that I also got things from Depop because it makes me feel really good to know that I bought things that are in perfect condition, that were just secondhand. So they're worth a little bit less, so I saved my money on it, but I can wear it and it looks brand new. This is why I really wanted to mention all of this to you. So first of all, before going into the haul, if you want to skip to the haul, I will put the time stamps below in the description box below. The very first step I did was to obviously clean up my closet. So basically after taking the pictures, I put everything on Facebook Marketplace and Depop. And then I just wait. So sometimes it works quite fast and people right away see it and want to buy it, and sometimes it takes a month. So I started to give myself a limit of 6 months, and if after 6 months I didn't sell things, I decide to give it to charity. Of course, during the 6 months, I make sure that I decrease the price. So after maybe 2 months or so, if I realize the item, nobody really cares about it or asks about it, I will decrease the price. So this is what I usually do, and it's been working very well. Obviously, negotiation is important. You learn that with time on these platforms, but I've been loving the platforms, and I'm so happy that I'm able to say that I'm like selling things and then buying new things, whether from Depop or from my favorite stores, whatever. But I like to have this rotation, and I feel much better about how I buy things. But anyways, that's what I've been doing, and I'm still doing it right now. I recently sold one of my bags to be able to purchase a new bag. So I really like this system of like getting rid of things, selling them, and buying new things. I think that's a great thing to do, and if you haven't tried it yet and you feel like you have a lot of things in your closet you don't really like anymore and you want to get new things, then do this. I think it will work really well. But I'm not going to talk too much about my tips and tricks on selling things on these platforms. I really wanted to show you what I recently got from Depop because it's a cute little mini haul that I really wanted to share with you. So the very first thing I got is actually something that I got a long time ago. I mean, about 2-3 years ago actually, when I was doing my master's degree in Milan. It was the first time I was trying Depop, and I remember my little technique to buy from Depop. I'm talking Depop right now, but it's similar to Facebook Marketplace or any other platforms, I guess, is that I basically search for brands I love. So I will search for Victoria's Secret Pink because I love their hoodies and their jackets. I will search for Love and Lemons. I will search for Furla bags or Coach bags, Kurt Geiger bags, things that are kind of like a premium or low price. And that's how I find cute things. It's by putting brands I really love. So that's my way, but I know people might search for the actual item or just a color or things like that, but that's just my technique. And I remember just searching for Furla bags because back then I was a huge fan of the Furla Candy bags. I actually got one of those in 2015 from my dad. It's really old, so it doesn't look perfect. perfect, but this is a candy bag by Furla. They don't do them anymore, and this one is the mini version. I know you can find them obviously secondhand, which I'm going to talk about right now, but 2 years ago I was a huge fan and I typed Furla bag, candy bag on Depop. It was a small mini candy bag like this one in a bright pink. And I was like, okay, not sure about the color. And it had a little stain as well on it. So I was like, okay, not too good, I don't know. And then I saw the price and it was 17 euros, which is like 20 francs or $20. And I was like, what? These retail for 150 to more. They are very expensive bags normally if you buy them from the actual store. So I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try my first Depop order. And I remember it arrived super fast. There was a nice little message from the girl who was selling it, but I received this beautiful one. So you see there's a little stain right here. I'm gonna show you this way. You see the stain, but honestly, other than that, it's perfect. The bag is in perfect condition. And yes, the color is a bit crazy, so I would say that normally I wouldn't purchase it for a high amount, but to get it for 17 euros was amazing. It just didn't come with a strap, but I don't really mind that. It is definitely one of my most complimented bags, by the way, which is hilarious because it really comes from Depop. So just to tell you, you find sometimes amazing premium brands like this. So yeah, and it's a real one, obviously, like you do see that, the Furla sign, like it's hard to do a fake from a premium brand like this. But of course, luxury is a bit more, be careful to buy luxury on Depop and other sites, because except if there's really the proof that it's luxury, it might be fakes. But this one is definitely a real one, and this was my first purchase. After purchasing this, I didn't purchase ever again on secondhand. I just got kind of attracted to fast fashion again and didn't really give attention to it. And recently in December, I started to browse through the Depop, the Switzerland Depop, obviously, and I typed Dior and Chanel. And a few things popped up, and notably this girl who creates the pattern, it's like the vintage pattern by Dior. She creates headbands, scrunchies, and tops with that pattern. So it's obviously fake, it's not real Dior, but she makes them. And I was like, whoa, this is first of all super cute, it's very useful, and it's supporting a girl who's creating them. So I got myself a headband at first with the Dior pattern in pink. I will put all close-ups for you to see better. I'm obsessed with it. I wear it every day when I work from home or even at work. It's so cute. It reminds me of the 60s, and it's a great job. I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but it looks really, really real. And as I said, it's not expensive. It's supporting her little shop online, which is also something that really is amazing to do. And I loved it so much that I bought a scrunchie, a blue one, because she does it in pink and blue, for one of my best friends, and she loved it so much that she went ahead and bought the headband in blue, and I did too. So I have to say that these headbands are amazing. The pattern is so like similar to the real one. And since I typed in Dior, I also typed in Chanel, and this cute little shirt appeared. I will show it to you. I already wore it in my haul for Christmas, but it's this little shirt. You probably saw me wearing it. It's just a simple little tank top. I encourage you to go check out the video to see it better while I'm wearing it. But basically this tank top, I saw it and I was like, whoa. So cute, the little signs, the Chanel signs. I really, really want to know more about this product. It retailed for like $12, which is nothing. So I was like, okay, it's definitely a fake, but I still want to know more about the product. I remember I DM'd the girl on there and she was like, yeah, it was my mom's. I'm selling it because nobody cares about it. And I was like, okay, but is it a real by any chance? And she was like, yeah, my mom says it's a real. I'm really not sure to this day if it's a real. There's obviously a real kind of look to it. I don't know if you're a specialist in Chanel, real and fakes. Tell me below if you think it's a real one. I think it's a fake one, but it definitely looks real, and I don't care because I like the little sign, Chanel sign. I think it's just very different, and I wouldn't pay thousands for a shirt like this by Chanel. So I might as well just have a cheap version. But yeah, so just to tell you, I found this online on Depop, so you really find beautiful, cute things. And yeah, I just really wanted it because for summer it will look so good. And my most recent buy, I got it beginning of January, and this was again something, it's pure hazard. I think you need to search every single day or at least like a few times a week to really find beautiful things where you're like, whoa, this I need. The recent thing I got, I was really wanting to get a new hoodie or a new sweater by Victoria's Secret Pink. I love them so much, but they're very expensive on the website. They retail to up to like $50 or $70. And even on sale, they stay very expensive. So I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna check Depop. If you've seen one of my Instagram posts, I will put it somewhere. You'll see I was wearing it. I found this shirt by Victoria's Secret Pink. It's baby blue. I love baby blue. It has pink and white and black written right here on the sleeves, and behind you have pink like this written, like the big logo. This is definitely a bit of a vintage piece because I don't think they do them anymore. It's an M, it fits perfect, and the girl was selling it for I think 13 francs. $13. So I had to get it. It fits so good. I love baby blue, as I always say on this channel. I've been obsessed with it for the past year. So yeah, this was my recent purchase. I am so happy with it. I don't have anything else for the moment. I keep on browsing here and there, but as I said, I want to sell first before buying, even if it's secondhand. But I would like to know if you guys also do a similar thing as I do, and have you found beautiful things on Depop or Marketplace or any other platform. I will put the link to the Depop of the girl who sells the Dior stuff in the description box. She's from Switzerland, so I'm not sure if she is willing to ship internationally. And well, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So I hope you enjoyed this type of video. I'll come back to you if I have more Depop stuff soon. And as I always say, I will see you next week in my next video. Bye!